Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Britt and this is Coffee and Makeup. So happy to have you here as I talk about my loves and hates in cruelty-free beauty. So truth in advertising, this video was probably obviously inspired by a lot of the videos I've seen around YouTube lately where members of the beauty community turn a critical eye on the beauty community itself and talk about things that they like and things that they don't like about this community. And for me, I thought I could contribute kind of a cool video because I've just started, in the grand scheme of things, just started going cruelty-free with my beauty and cosmetics. So everything is sort of new for me. I'm not really used to it, so I can see a pretty clear delineation between non-cruelty-free beauty versus cruelty-free, and I figured I would share that with you guys. I'm gonna try not to get too critical because I think sometimes these things can get a little clickbaity and they're critical and inflammatory for no reason. So I'm gonna list some things I like as well as the things that I dislike, and if you disagree, that's fine. There's no need for us to argue about it. We can have a difference of opinion and still be friends, which I hope we will be. All right, so the first thing that I love about cruelty-free beauty is that it's just the way of the future, right? And there's a very clear path. There's so many countries that are already making or have made legislation to ban the sale of cosmetics that are animal tested. So eventually, animal tested cosmetics will no longer be an option. It just seems to be the way things are going. This is something that people care about, and I guess some countries more than others, but we're all moving in that direction, right? So I like that. I'm looking forward to a day when all the products I buy are not animal tested and cruelty free. However, on a smaller scale, I hate how brands change things up so often. I didn't realize it's coming in. So when I'm coming in to being cruelty free, I had gotten a post on my channel. Someone suggested for me to look into it, and I realized, hey, they're right. There's no reason for me to be buying cosmetics that are tested on animals when there are other options out there. It's unnecessary. And so I decided to switch to cruelty free. So I thought, which brands are cruelty free? Let me get a list. Let me go out and buy from those brands, and that'll be it. And once I have my little mental list, I won't have to do any more research. Well, if you're already in the cruelty-free community, you know that that is so far from the truth because brands are constantly flip-flopping. They'll be really adamantly cruelty-free for a period of time, and then all of a sudden they'll be really dodgy and not telling you whether they're cruelty-free or not. I tend to follow Logical Harmony's website, and I really, really love Leaping Bunny. If I see that a company has gone through the effort of getting Leaping Bunny certified, I feel like they should be rewarded beyond just companies that are cruelty-free but not necessarily going through the process of Leaping Bunny certification. But for those that aren't certified, things are changing constantly. And even those that are certified, especially bigger brands like NARS recently lost their cruelty-free status and decided to sell in China, I believe it was, and that's so disappointing. So you really have to stay up on the news or you have no idea if you're buying a cruelty-free product or not. So that is one dislike. Another thing that I really dislike is the fact that cruelty-free makeup and skincare and cosmetics are really niche, and they overlap almost completely with green beauty. So if you had like a Venn diagram and this is cruelty-free and this is green beauty, they're pretty much like this. So you can find like some peripheral stuff that's not green beauty, and there I think is some green beauty that isn't cruelty-free, especially those sneaky brands that kind of just try to greenwash. But I personally don't agree with all of the premises of green beauty. There are a lot of ingredients that are synthetic that I personally enjoy. A couple of them are petroleum, mineral oil, I like sulfates, I like silicones. Those are just a few. I heard the creator of Drunk Elephant Skincare, she was doing an interview the other day, and she said it really well. She said, I think that there are good synthetic ingredients and bad synthetic ingredients, and good natural ingredients and bad natural ingredients. And so she feels the same way I do, which is that I would like to choose for myself which ingredients I want in my skincare and hair care and etc. So I hate that because cruelty-free is pretty much synonymous with these green natural products. I can't get exactly the products that I would like to have. And there's also some ingredients in these green beauty products that I personally dislike, and they're in a ton of them. For instance, essential oils. Hate them, hate them, hate them. And this process of transitioning into cruelty-free products has made me realize how much I freaking hate essential oils. I hate the smell of them. They give me rashes when I put them on my face, especially rose oil, any type of citrus essential oil or lavender. They make me break out into hives on my face. I hate the smell of them on my body, and I think that they're just an irritating ingredient. I don't know why so many of these products contain this irritant. I don't think they do anything particularly good for the hair or skin. I think they damage it. And then another one that really kills me is when a product is like, oh, no sulfates, no sulfates. We're just gonna use African black soap or Castile soap, which these two products are so harsh, harsher than sulfates in my opinion and in my experience. I just think that these soap products are so harsh and they're stripping to the hair, and I just don't understand. It just doesn't make sense to me. So that's something that I dislike. Some things I'm like, yeah, I like that there's no phthalates in my products. That seems like it's good and there's no reason they should really be in there. But other things I'm like, I like those things and they work for me and I don't think they're dangerous. So why can't I get products with those things in them? So then that brings us to the community in general. I have to say that after making a couple cruelty-free makeup, skincare videos, I have found that the cruelty-free community online is so sweet and so helpful. Like, they come through and they'll tell you their recommendations. They're very thoughtful and they're really logical. Like, when I express a concern about a product, or I'm saying I can't find a product that does X, Y, and Z and has this and that, they'll come through and they'll thoughtfully listen to what you have to say and then make a really nice suggestion, and they're very friendly about it. And of course, in general, you know, someone who wants to avoid animal testing in their products, you got to admire that. They're clearly very thoughtful, ethical people, right? I think that the danger of that is when you get this sort of one-upmanship, which I've noticed in like some of the cruelty-free Facebook groups that I'm in and online too, where people will come through and it's almost like they take a little bit of enjoyment out of saying like, oh, you thought that was cruelty-free? Well, it's not. And when it gets militant is where it's like, okay, do you really want to promote the cruelty-free lifestyle, or are you making it this exclusive club where you want to alienate people and you're kind of just driving them out? Which I think that's so against the point, you know, that doesn't make sense. If you want to help animals and prevent their testing, then you kind of have to be as inclusive as possible and meet people where they are. That's all. Those are the things that I like, the things that I dislike about the cruelty-free beauty community as a whole. Thank you all for watching. If you do have a channel, or if you're just personally interested in cruelty-free products, let's connect. I want to connect with more people on here who are trying to live this lifestyle, and if you have similar views to me on products, then definitely hit me up, because I would love to find more people who enjoy the type of products that I like, so that we can give each other recommendations. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!